Like,
Nope, we're not started yet. So I'm going to mute everybody. I want you guys to watch the live here.
wait,
So pull up your lives. They're going to go live here right now.
wait.
Yes, yes, Elena.
I'm going to join on my phone so it's easier for me to move around real quick. So I'm going to leave on
Okay.
this one and come back on my phone.
Love it. And I'll bring you right back in.
Okay.
So I'm going to mute everybody. What we're going to start off with is Matt Deering has prepared a couple more angles for you guys. So he's got a few more really cool angles. I'm going to pull up the video, make sure we got that going.
We're not started yet, so I'm going to mute everybody.
Hey, you can hear me. Okay. So I'm going to bring in that video. We're going to watch that video together. If you have any questions, I'll answer those, and then we'll start going two at a time.
Yes, Elena.
Okay, sorry.
Muted. And let's go ahead and watch that live here together. Put yourself and all your attention over to the live. Here we go. It's about to come in.
All right, so we have already talked about a couple angles. We talked about the close-up here. We talked about the wide angle, right? We talked about the downward angle, which is going to give you that hero shot or that superior shot. We talked about the upward angle, which makes you feel a little bit like kind or shy. Okay, now we're going to add a couple of new angles. One of the ones I want to talk about is the extreme close-up. That's right up in here, okay? Extreme close-up can be used for a couple things. Number one, you can be the scary one. Hey, how you doing? Am I a little scary? Because I feel scary. Okay, or you could be the one who is scared. Somebody's talking out there. I think Shay might be getting somebody new into Valleywood. So you see, what I did here was when it's close, extreme close-up right on me, in my eyes, that makes me look scarier. When I give a little bit of space like this, now it's like you can see some things that I can't see, which makes me look and feel scared. So the scary, and they're scared, okay? So that's one of the angles I wanted to show you. The other angle was an above, like up top angle like this, all right? And then the other one is gonna be just an on the counter, just where you just toss it down like that. All right. Now, a couple of you have mentioned that doing angles, creating angles while you're talking can be difficult. Like that can be something where you feel as if it's not natural. That is true, but this is a part of your work. So whether you realize it or not, we do this kind of thing all the time. Like when I'm talking to you right now, I'm just naturally holding the phone in a certain spot, right? Now here's the deal. The on the counter shot, this would be a very natural shot if I was going to be, say, talking to my wife or my kids or somebody that like a best friend that I feel really intimate with. I might call Joey and be like, yo, Joey, let's talk about the edit, bro. You there? Cool. All right, so talk to me about it. Yeah. No, that's good. And then maybe I come over the top and be like, yes, dude, perfect. That's great. That looks really good. Yeah. All right, good. Go back. Tell me again. Now, what's cool about that, what's interesting is when I would never put the phone down like that casually unless I was talking to somebody who was like that I was really close to, you know, that I felt an intimate relationship with. I wouldn't be casual like that unless it was that type of person, right? The over-the-top shot can be the same type of thing where I can either put it over the top as if maybe I didn't think you were still on the phone, possibly. So I'm like, I'm working on this like wall here. I'm like, oh. What's that? Yeah. Oh, hey, I didn't know you were there. That type of thing. Or I could put it down like I'm working on the wall. This is my listen wall here. I love my listen wall. So I'm working on the wall, and then we could be talking same type of casual thing where I'm like hammering away at the eye here and listen, and then thinking, I'll be right there. Hey, babe, I gotta go. Joey needs me, so love you, baby. You see, so there's an intimacy to the casualness. So your job as an actor is to find your way, almost like blocking, find your way into setting the camera where you're gonna want it, but you gotta pre-think this stuff. And then sometimes naturally, you have to use the camera angle to go with your feeling. So sometimes I might put it down here, I might put it up here. Depending on what I wanna do, I'll adjust my camera angle with my feeling the same way I would adjust my blocking. All right, you guys have fun with your camera angles today, okay? Have a great time. Love you. Peace. You gotta pre-think this stuff, and then sometimes naturally, you have to use the camera angle to go with your feeling. So sometimes I might put it down here, I might put it up here. Depending on what I want to do, I'll adjust my camera angle with my feeling the same way I would adjust my blocking. All right, you guys have fun with your camera angles today, okay? Have a great time. Love you. Peace.
That was super cool. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do, all right? I'm going to just go through, and instead I want to try, actually, I'm just going to do the other way because of the live thing to send you guys out and bring you in. Okay, so we'll do it that way like we normally do. We'll go to just 2 at a time, go through the scenes. I'll be calling you in really quickly. I just want to go over that. Does anybody have any questions on that video? I unmuted you guys. Any questions on anything Matt said there? Yeah, Aubrey.
So what about the drone, like the toss drone down one? Like where you just put your camera down on the counter? What is that usually for? I know he said it in there, I was listening. It's just like there could be other ways, but
So the question is why put it down, basically? Like what are some reasons that you might do that? Great. Let me give you an example here. And for everybody. All right. So if I'm in the middle of doing something, so hold on. Let's all unmute our lives really quick, or mute our live and just stay in here. I muted you in here for a second because somebody's live's still going. So Aubrey, here's the answer to that. It depends on the situation, so you're going to figure it out. Let me give you a couple examples. So in the lobby, can you imagine the lobby for me? Imagine the lobby of the studio. So we've got that big hanging rack, okay? And we just built that, and you can put up clothes on it and that sort of deal. It's right next to the popcorn machine, right? So let's imagine for a second I'm working on something on that shelf. I'm working on fixing that shelf, okay? I might, if I feel intimate enough with you, like you said, if my character and your character are close enough, Aubrey, I might put it on the top shelf and keep working. So you can open your eyes, Aubrey. So imagine like I set the phone up here on this top shelf, and then I keep working on whatever I'm working on while I'm talking to you. So I'm like, I put it up here and I'm like, yeah. No, I know I did that. I know I shouldn't have done it. Like there might be a moment where I grab you, but I'm in the middle of something. So it could be anything. It could be laundry. It could be like whatever action item you're doing. If I feel close enough to you, I might put myself in a position where I would put it somewhere and do something else. Another reason would be if I'm mad at you. Okay? So let's say we've got this situation here. I get Hudson, right? Hudson and I are in the middle of a fight right now, and I've got my phone here, and let's imagine that that's where he is, and we're going back and forth together. It's like, yo, bro, no, I'm not gonna, I don't want to. I just don't want to do it. Well, you know what? Just deal with it, bro. Just deal. All right? Just deal. And I'm over here like doing something, working on something, right? So that would be another reason to sort of do that, okay? So really there's a lot of options that you can jump into there, Aubrey, and that's for everybody. It's all about discovering for your scene what works, okay? Zach's here. I'm going to bring him in. Any other questions on that video? So yeah, Katie's like, yeah! Okay, any other questions on that video?
no.
Great. So we have those angles. Feel free to use them if you feel like it. I'm going to coach you guys through it. We'll work some cool moments together. And then this week, before next week, I want to treat next week like a performance again. So 4th week, in whatever format it is, at the end of 3 months, which will be like not this month, but 2 months from now, whatever scene we're working, we do a full showcase with like title slides and all that, just like we did for the monologues. So for this class, what we would do is same deal. But on the 4th week, I want us to still work. Oh, there you go. I want us to still work together. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, no problem. On just allowing ourselves to perform on the 4th week, wherever we're at. And then I'll give you some coaching. We'll work some moments, but beginning to end without we stopping. I may stop you today. You may get through your piece. You may not. I'm just going to work a lot of cool moments that I want you guys to explore in rehearsal this week. Okay? Cool. All right. Any more questions before we get started on the scenes? Any more? Okay, great. All right, so I will send you guys out here. We will get started 2 at a time. Again, let me throw you out the order one more time. Now we've got Zach and Katie back. Alex is not here, Hudson. So what we'll do there is I'll pull up the scene, and I'll just do a read with you for that one, okay? And you and I will go back and forth on it, okay? Cool. All right, so here will be our order. We're going to go reverse order here today. So we'll go Zach and Katie first, okay? Then we'll go to Athena and Elena. Then we'll go to Aubrey and Leela, and we'll close with Hudson in case Alex comes in a little late. And if he does not, then I'll work that scene with you, Hudson. Sound good, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's all jump over to the live. I will send you out. Here we go. Let me unmute both of you. All right, Zach, I'm trying to unmute you. So, hello there, Zach. Give me a sound test so I know that you are here. One more time, Zach.
What's up?
Hey, there we go. I can hear you. Okay, Katie, give me a sound test real quick.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Uno.
I'm so cold in my room.
Hey, all right. Go ahead, Zach.
All right, Katie, I am so sorry. I haven't had access to my phone for
Okay.
quite a while, so I wasn't able to respond to everything. So
You're good.
bad.
I was so mad because I was like, okay, we've been here for like 2 weeks and we still haven't rehearsed. This is bad.
Yeah, it's just, exactly.
What? Why did Brian give an applause there? Because Zach took accountability. Because right away he goes, all right, hey, I'm so sorry. Here's where I'm at. And so I want us to learn to right away just go, cool, thank you, you know? And let's figure it out. At the end of the live today, let's both stay on for a second and let's plan figuring it out together. I'll help you guys with that and making sure that that ends up happening and we work through one rehearsal at least before next week. But thank you for taking accountability, Zach, there. Thank you for doing the work you've already done, Katie. If you want, do a quick fill-in, Katie, to Zach on the work you've done so far so you can sort of fill him in and just talk through the situation one more time.
Please.
I have a Google Doc. Wait.
Yeah, you have a Google Doc. Of course you do,
I
Katie.
did.
Of course.
Wrote down all the reasons how to get back at Zach.
No, not
Literally.
that. That's a separate. It's in a whole different folder. It's a different deal, Zach. That's totally different.
Okay. So I did write down like what Shay said because I looked back on the live and she said like we were already friends and then you dated one of my friends. Like so I'm basically friends with you, Zach, and like this other girl that you like dated, I guess. And then I kind of talked in about how you kind of like cheated on her, and so then I feel kind of like guilty about it because I like was so pushing for like this relationship to happen, and then it just kind of fell apart. So I'm like really pushing for you to fix it.
Okay.
But Shay also said that you kind of played you as like someone that wasn't good, like I guess like
Bad.
kind of like a jerk.
I didn't really like that, and I kind of wanted to change it a little bit, so I kind of rewrote it to be kind of more like, not the script, but I rewrote the story to be kind of like you actually didn't mean to, but it just kind of happened, I guess.
Very good, Katie. Very good. So, A, way to go on the work, and B, that's exactly what you do. You try different things, you take direction, and we as teachers are just giving you our ideas. And so then you go and you practice those, you write them down and test things, and you're like, it just doesn't feel right, you know? And then you go different directions. So way to go with that, Katie. So synopsis there, Zach, is you guys, we loved your idea. I thought it was really good. The reason we added the depth, so I can just give you the why, was to give her more of a reason for those lines to be justified. Because if you were just a jerk, right? If you were just some rando jerk that dated her friend, she wouldn't care if you and her stayed friends or not. Right? Like, she wouldn't. So the fact that now if you could take on as a character that you messed up, you know you messed up, cool, then all of a sudden it adds that depth and it justifies the lines that are there. Okay? So that's all we added. I love the situation you guys created, and I'm really psyched to see you do it.
Hold on. It's like tilted because I'm trying to charge my phone at the same time.
No problem. Zach, do you have scripts?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, go ahead.
A, B. Was it?
Katie, which one was he?
You are B.
Zach is B.
B for
buddy.
boy.
Boy too. Yeah. All right. So you guys connect into the characters that you are, and you can start when you're ready.
I need to talk to you.
Nice to see you too. Talk about what?
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
I'm not playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try again, without lying.
I wasn't thinking. It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
What was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go?
Yes. You were supposed to let it go. You're supposed to leave it alone.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you proved that.
I'm sorry. I really am. I just had to find out for myself, you know?
I warned you. I told you this would happen.
I know you did. And I wish I would have listened.
You should have thought about that before you did it.
You're right. Is that what you want me to say?
I want you to fix it.
You know it's too late for that.
You know what you have to do. So do it.
Fine, Mom.
Scene. Okay, let's talk about it. Katie, how'd it feel?
It felt good.
I feel the hesitancy there.
Yeah.
So, share.
I don't know. I just, I think because you were saying, like last week, you were saying how I should start strong, end strong.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I was saying my lines, it was like in a tone that I didn't really like it to be, but I just kind of went with it to just try to like power through it, I guess.
Sure.
And then it just kind of like, my brain just kind of went out as it went on, and I was like, what's going on?
What's going on? Totally. Zach, how about you?
Well, honestly, obviously, I hadn't worked with her through this. So I think it's a matter of practice, and I felt a little bit disconnected from what she was saying, that I wasn't like the type of guy to be a jerk. I just needed to get my mind into that mindset. But other than that,
Okay, great. So, I don't do this with every scene, by the way. I don't always go like, how'd you feel? You know, I had purpose behind this because of where you guys are at, and not getting to rehearse together. I wanted to talk through some moments. So, Zach, I think a trick for you right now in this situation is going to be to allow yourself to just listen and really connect into what she's saying. So if you think about her, you think about right where she's at. In the beginning, you don't want to get caught, right?
Right.
So there's this idea of, you know what you've done. You probably already feel guilty about it. Have you ever had a situation where you're like feeling that guilt and you want to get it off your shoulders?
Yeah, just now, actually.
Okay. So that's what's happening right here. And I'll tell you, earlier you were like, hey, I'm sorry, you know? That's how we get it off our shoulders. That's how we release these things. So in your case, in his character's case, he doesn't do that right away. He's sort of like just holding on to it, which a lot of us do, instead of talking to her about it. So then when she brings it up, then you're sort of forced into it. But it is good for you because I think you're not a bad guy. You're not like a terrible, like, just he's going around and like just meeting as many girls as possible and being like a total, like, I don't see him that way. I see him as a guy who, it was really dumb and he made a really dumb mistake. Okay? So being where you are, the best thing you can do is just really intently listen to Katie. Really intently listen to the things she's sending to you. We can slow way down and we'll let that sort of fuel the things that we do. For homework, I'll have us work some more angles together and explore that, but I'd rather dive into the emotion today and help you guys build on that, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start from the top here. So we'll start with the beginning. Who has the first line?
Me.
And what is it?
It's, I need to talk to you.
Okay, so you're FaceTiming him, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to talk to you. You're the one who called him, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Zach, go into the background and just be doing something.
Okay.
I'm going to make the sounds of a phone. Katie, I want you to stand up for a second, grab your phone, and set it up in a spot where we can see you in a wide really quick. So you just sort of set it anywhere where we can just see you move. Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. And you'll go grab it in a second to call him. And when you flip it, that'll be how we know you're calling. So right now, just walk around your room. Be thinking about this. Be frustrated by this. You just got the news from your other friend. How are you going to tell Zach? What are you going to say? Just really think. Think about it. And at some point, you'll make a decision to call him. And when you do, I'll be the ring sound, Zach, and you'll answer. But not for now, Zach, keep doing your thing. Zach, you have no idea what's coming. Start making your bed, Zach.
Oh.
Just find things to do. Find things that, like, yeah. Let it build. Yeah, good, good. Go, like, touch the phone like you were going to call it. Just touch the middle of the screen or something. Yeah. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim.
I need to talk to you.
Nice to see you too. Talk about what?
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
I'm not playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try again. Without lying this time.
Look at her eyes. Let it soak in.
I wasn't thinking. It just happened.
I knew it. I just knew it.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go?
Yes! You were supposed to let it go. You're supposed to leave it alone.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you proved that.
I'm sorry. I really am. I just had to find out for myself.
I warned you about this. I told you this would happen.
I know you did. And I wish I would have listened.
Well, you should have thought about that before you did it.
You're right. Is that what you want me to say?
I want you to fix this.
You know it's too late for that.
You know what you have to do. So do it.
Very good. Okay, great. So now we'll go back to a couple moments. How did that feel, guys? Zach, how did that feel for you?
I like that.
Totally. Katie, thumbs
Much
up.
better.
Yes. So what changed? What changed? Not much changed. What changed?
The pause.
That's right. That's right. And
Yeah.
and I can tell you pause till I'm blue in the face or blue in the background. Da-dum-ching. But here's the thing. Doesn't mean anything. Hey, pause. Cool. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't care. What we need to understand is the why. So let's go a little deeper into that. Yes, you were pausing, but why?
To let the, I wouldn't say, maybe, what's the word? It's not conflict, or it's
Situation.
Yes. The tension.
Mm-hmm.
Tension just settle in for a second.
Yes. Katie, for you?
Yeah, I think I let what he would say like kind of sink in with my character and then say what I want to say.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So for both of you this time, like I said, Zach, you were worried before about where you are and what's going on. All you need to do is settle and listen. Settle and listen. Trust your partner. So then both of you were just feeding off of each other. That's all this was. You sent something to Zach. He really listened to it. He fed off it. He sent you something back. You both did that for each other. And because of that, the scene became easier. It became more real. And I believe the situation, and both of you did too. It was more fun for you. So remember this moment. It's really about connection. So if there's not any point in your scene where you're feeling connected the way you were just now, then you need to stop in your rehearsals and go like, all right, what's going on? Why aren't we feeling connected here? How can we work this moment? Okay? Because this is it. That's you guys just did some great acting, and both of you, honestly, you've done the work for a while. You've been really crushing. So it's really about trusting your skill, getting better always. But when you both listened, it's great because you guys have worked on your craft. Okay? So now let's jump on that. What's going to make this even better, now that we have the truth, using the angles to heighten your truth. So we take an example of this, right? Let's go through lines before I move to the next scene. Let's start from the top. Just throw me the lines real quick.
I need to talk to you.
Nice to see you two. Talk about what?
So in the beginning, the amazing part there was watching you make the phone call and do all that, right? So then, Zach, you come in. I believe that first moment, it's like, yeah, nice to talk to you too. You can go back to what you're doing, Zach, for example. So give me that line. Zach, they're like, nice to see you too, or whatever.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, that's okay. I wasn't clear.
Nice to see you too. Talk
Okay.
about what?
Talk about what? Nice to see you too. Say that.
Nice to see you too.
Stand up. Go back to continue making up your bed.
Got it.
Talk while you do it.
Talk about what?
Don't play the dumb card with me right now.
Try not to know, but you know what she's talking about. Slowly keep going to what you're doing.
I'm not playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try again. Without lying this time.
Good. Now that time, grab the phone, Katie. Bring it right up to your face for that extreme close-up. Without lying this time.
Try again. Without lying this time.
Like right up in there, and like it's fierce. It's like literally you're letting him know like, hey, stop dancing around this. We're dealing with this right now.
Without lying this time.
Now you come back in, settle in, and sit down, Zach. Decide you're gonna tell her.
I wasn't thinking.
Boom, hit it. Let it hit you. Let it hit you. Right away.
I knew it.
Now set the phone down or grab it and get up. Either way. Now you.
I knew it.
Yeah, good.
I just knew it.
What? What was I supposed to do? Huh? Just let it go?
Okay, good. I'll stop there. But when you watch back, you'll see it. You feel that? Like, that's all right. I found the truth of this scene. It's all there now. This is all the foundation of truth. Now that I know the truth, how can I use the angles to manipulate and make sure that the audience can see that truth, not just through my emotions, but through the angles that we create together? So explore that this week. It's going to be awesome. Okay, very good work, guys. Woo! All right. Gonna bring in the next grouping. Bringing in Athena and Elena.
Be awesome.
Okay. Hey, guys. Hold on. Let me unmute you, Athena, there. I know you got a lot in the background. Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember a few weeks ago, Athena, we had some distractions come your way. You remember that?
Yeah.
What did we do then? How did we deal with it?
We just ignore it.
We ignore it. And what else? What was the other thing? You remember? You can use it. If it feels right, it is happening. We can't like pretend like it's not happening. So imagine this. You're in the situation you're in. You're in this great situation you both created that's really creative and fun. And while it's happening, Dad's in the other room. Making noise, doing what he does. So you have to do whatever you need to do to keep her attention and notice it. But there might even be a moment, you know, where you step out of frame or you do whatever. Like, use it. It's happening, you know? It's sort of happening, so figure out how you can explore that, okay?
Yeah, so these are my props.
Okay,
A
let me
cup
see.
and a juice thingy, juice container.
I love it, okay? Awesome. Did we get to rehearse this week, you guys?
Yes, we did.
Awesome. All right, so whenever you're ready, you can begin, okay?
Hey,
Hey,
I have news.
I know. I already know all about it.
You know? Okay. Who told you?
It doesn't matter who told me. Everyone is talking about it.
I was going to tell you. I was just waiting until I was totally sure.
Well, congratulations.
You don't seem too excited.
I'm happy for you. I really am. It looks like I'm the last one left.
You'll get in. I know you will.
You don't know I'll get in. Then I'll just be stuck here, and you'll be living the dream without me.
I'm not going without you.
Don't be dumb. Of course you're going.
Did you check again?
I've only refreshed about 100 times in the last 20 minutes.
Refresh again.
Oh my gosh. I got in. I got in. We got in. We're going. I'm going.
Woo! All right, guys. Wow. Okay, so it's clear that we did some of the blocking work this week. We looked through some of that. It's very clear. I love the props. Great ad there. I love the new setting you've put yourself in. It's awesome. So now I just want to work some emotion moments, okay? Again, really good work. So I'm excited to start just playing through it. The biggest thing I want to do is, and we've talked about this before, I want us to find more beats inside of the scene. So Elena, do you remember what that means?
Yeah.
Okay, fill me in. What does it mean to you to play different beats?
If you start out mad, like super angry, then it's really hard to go up, and it's hard also to change your emotions so that you don't get bored.
That's right. That's right. So we need to continuously be listening to each other and building off of different emotions, okay? So let's start off here, that beginning moment, okay? It's that phone call, right? Start me there. I'm gonna do some stop and go with you guys.
You just want us to start.
Yep. Get in the character zone. Your start, and this is for everybody watching. Your start actually begins before your scene begins. It begins when you start to move, when you start to think. Before that first line, the scene begins.
Hey,
Hey,
I have news.
I know. I already know all about it.
You know. Okay. Who told you?
Okay, let's go back. Let's work that first moment. So you're calling her, right? Elena, you're calling Athena?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to imagine sort of going and is yours a phone, Athena?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want you to sort of pick it up to answer for a second. You could say the hi and then go ahead and put it down.
Okay.
Okay. Imagine you're calling. Yep. You're just waiting. You're super psyched, Elena, because you're about to share this news. It's awesome.
Hey.
Hey,
I have news.
I know. I already know all about it.
You know? Who
Walk out of frame, Athena. And say
It
your
doesn't
line.
matter.
Good. And say your line. That's right. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter who told me.
Pretend like you're going.
Everyone is talking about it.
Good. Pretend like you're going to the fridge.
Wait, with the phone?
You can leave the phone. Just go pretend. Like, just take a small step either way. So you can go right or left, whatever's easier. A little more, just a teeny bit. Okay, go. Continue.
I was going to tell you. I was just
Good. She's not in the frame. You see that, Elena? She's not there,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's not happy with me.
That's right. So right now you're just talking to her really sweet and sort of just like being whatever, like, and this might not be the choice, but here's what we've decided. I'm just giving a direction. She's left. You have to, in love, you have to get her back in. However you deliver this, whatever you say here has to be, hey, come back to the camp. I'm sorry. You know, you've got to pull her attention back. And Athena, if she doesn't, don't come back. Okay.
All right.
Let's take it back from that line.
My line?
Yep.
I was just waiting until I was totally sure.
Speak up a little more. She's far out. She's far away.
Okay. I was just waiting until I was totally sure.
Well, congratulations.
Now you don't seem too excited.
I'm happy for you. I really am.
Now go back to camera.
It looks like I'm the last one left.
You'll get in. I know you will.
Grab your phone. Grab your phone. Put it right up to your face, Elena. Make sure she knows that. Like, you'll get in. Say that.
You'll get in.
Now stay quiet.
No.
Connect, connect, connect. And now say, I know you will.
I know you will.
You don't know I'll get in. Then I'll just be stuck here, and you'll be living the dream without me.
Did you check again?
I've only refreshed about 100 times in the last 20 minutes.
Well, refresh again.
Okay, sit down now, Athena. Pretend like there's a computer in front of you that you can refresh. Have the phone so that we can see you. Yep. Just pretend. That way we get this in a nice close-up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got in. I got in.
We got in. I'm going.
Good. Stand up. Grab your phone. Both of you build it together. Get excited. Grab your phone and just start like dancing around the room. It's like super cool. And scene. Okay, good. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. Nice, nice. Okay, so we were just exploring a couple angles there, but we see the power of what they can do for us, right? And again, I'm just trying moments here, Athena. So that one might not be right. It may not, okay? But you have the power to leave the frame, come back in the frame when it feels right. Because again, and the water did this for you a little bit, but we don't want to get stuck staring, especially when we're upset at someone. You know, we wouldn't just stare them down. So find reasons to move and find a couple other little mini props you could bring in, because this is for everybody. This is water complex or drink complex. What happens is you add a prop like that, and every other line you're like, yeah. No, I know what you mean. Exactly. No, I feel the same way. And like by the end of the scene, you'd be drowning in water. So you think about it, and honestly, genuinely, when would you go for the cup? When would you go for a drink? And not just because you're upset or this is going on, but like, when would I go to take a drink right now? And if not, if there's other spots I think I would go do something else, discover. Like, you can go out to the window. You can, like, you don't have to look at us, Athena. Like, you could stand up, go look out the window for a second because you're just upset, and just be still. And we'd be like, oh, seriously, you know? And same with you, Elena. Like, you have that power to sort of move around and do certain ideas and things to just enhance this throughout. The emotion was much better. We hit the beats much better. So this week in your practice, that's what I want you to look at. Are we really listening like that last scene and affecting each other continuously? Okay? All right, guys. Good work. Woo.
Or.
All right, going to bring in our next group. We've got Aubrey and Leela.
Hi. You're just vibing watching the video.
Vibing watching it? Love it. Loving that vibe. Okay. We both feel set?
Yeah.
Did we get it? Oh yeah, audio. Okay. Thank you, Leela. Yep. You're welcome. I love it. She just goes. It's a great
Well,
song.
I didn't know. I could have done it in the chat, but
Actually, you know, that happened by accident, but I want to talk about it really quick. Okay. That's physicality. So because you couldn't talk, think about it like charades. You're going like, okay, how can I let him know that he needs to fix the audio? So you go, like that point down. Let's say that didn't work. So you might be like, right? So realize this. Throughout your scene, this is for everybody. This is something I want us all to work this week. It just came to me. Physicality is something that can add so much to your scene. So if you're trying to get a point across and it feels right, you can do a very specific physical movement to try and make sure that line gets hit, just like an angle. Okay? All right, great. So whenever you guys are ready, you guys can begin your scene.
I'm not ready yet. Gotta get into my prop.
oh,
Prop zone.
Maybe, actually.
okay.
You have to angle the camera down, remember? At least try.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Man.
You like my prop?
Okay. All right, whenever you're ready.
Hey,
Hi.
I didn't ask for this, you know.
Neither did I.
So should we play the game or?
Are we 5? We're not playing the game.
Okay, well, what would you like to do then?
I want to open it.
What? No, absolutely not. We can't.
Why not? No one will ever know.
I said no.
Too late.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. What? No, don't open it.
Why not?
I don't know, it might melt.
It's not going to melt,
It could.
but it won't.
I've never seen anything like this before, though.
You have now.
Ow.
Okay. So, hand-wise, it switches around. So, Leela, use your right hand. So pass
This
it off.
hand?
Yeah, that's the one. So use that one. Aubrey, you use yours just like you did. So Aubrey, you don't. Nope, other one. Yeah, just like you did. So that's all.
Okay.
It just needs to be that one. That's it. That's the only change
Okay.
there. Okay. Now we're gonna work some moments together. Okay. We're gonna go from the top, work a couple moments. We're getting stuck sort of in that one position. I want Aubrey. Would you tilt your camera up a little bit? We're losing part of your head.
Shh. Or not.
Okay. Yeah, the other way. This is part of the testing. This is exactly what we do. So, does it go up? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, too much. Yep, try that. That's too much.
We're kids and we're supposed to have a down angle.
Okay, so
Or
bring it down a little. No, you. So go ahead and
down.
go. You're right. Bring it down a little more. Here's what was happening. Okay, so you can see my angle here, right? Okay, your head was like barely there, right on the top of the screen. So imagine at the top. So now it's better. That's way better. I can see you now. I still have that angle here coming down towards you, or coming up down to the downward, and I like it. Okay, so we'll work this here, but that way I can see your face a little better. Okay, great. Let's start again from the top. We're just gonna work some moments together. Zone into where you are and how you're feeling. Play with your hat for a second, Leela. Just enjoy it. Yeah, fluffy.
I didn't ask for this, you know.
Neither did I.
So, should we play the game or?
Hear that?
Are we 5?
Okay, before you say the line, Leila, this is the power of thought life. Go ahead and say the line to her, Aubrey, about the game.
So should we play the game or?
Just look right over at camera, which is her. Look at her. Just have the thought. Seriously. Like, yeah, now say it.
Are we 5? We're not playing the game.
Good.
Well,
now
okay.
here's the fun part. Okay, go. Are we 5?
Are we 5?
Make sure that sinks in. Now get up and just go out of frame for a second, and then say we're not playing the game.
We're not playing the game.
Well, okay. What would you like to do then?
I want to open it.
What? No, absolutely not.
Yes. Okay. So see now, Leela, you've come back out of frame with the thing.
The chocolate.
Right? Yeah. Now you went to go get the chocolate. It's super clear now that that's been the case. And it separated your lines there so you weren't stuck in one spot. And again, that's our job. You guys are the cinematographer. You're the ones planning all the shots to keep it interesting. So now you come back in. So leave the frame again. The only thing is, Leela, I want you to come in the same side you came out of. Or out the same side you came in. Okay. So she's left. Yep. Where'd she go? Yeah, thoughts. Good.
I want to open it.
What?
Good. Slow
No.
down. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah. I want to open it nice and slow. Lift it up. Because she doesn't know what it is until you show her. Aubrey, see it, then have that reaction.
Should I go out again?
Yeah. Yeah. This is great, guys. This is great. I love that you went down there. That's awesome, Aubrey.
I want to open it.
What? No, absolutely
Good. You have to see it
not.
first. You have to see it first. See what she's talking about. It's like, open it. What is it? I mean, it could be anything. Like, could be a water bottle she's opening. Could be a binder. Like, there's literally anything that could open. Okay. Start again.
I want to open it. Or blah, 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 I messed up.
Ah, it's okay. Doo-doo-doo. Start again.
I want to open it.
What? No, absolutely not. We can't.
Why not? No one will ever know.
I said no.
Watch her doing it. Watch it. Watch it, Aubrey. Think. Yeah.
Too late.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. What? No, don't open it.
Why not?
Good. You got to slow that down, Aubrey. So, oh my gosh. See that? That was great thought life. Great thought life. Look at her again. Look at her again, Aubrey. So take a look. Yeah. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. That's one line. Look at it. See it.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Good. She's the one who has it, right, Aubrey?
Oh yeah,
So look at hers. Yeah. Connect to hers. See it. Look at the silver.
it's so pretty.
Now hold there. Hold there. You want to touch it. You want to have it. You want to eat it. And then you remember you're the responsible one.
What? No, don't touch it.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah. I don't know, it might melt.
It's not going to melt,
It could.
but it won't.
Okay, good. So let's take that back. So now we have to justify why you hand it over. Okay? So what's the line right before handing it over?
What?
No, don't touch it or something.
Okay, no, don't touch it. Go from there, Aubrey.
What? No, absolutely not. We can't.
Okay, now watch this, okay? Watch me. This is the only way I know how to explain this, by kind of doing it here. So it's like, what? No, absolutely not. We can't. So you hand it over and stay on her. You are reprimanding a 5-year-old. I know she's not, and that's not the case, but you're playing the responsible one here. So you just stick your hand out and wait until she hands it to you. And Leela, it's like, fine, you know, like, and you don't need to, again, in that moment, just have the thought, like, it's frustrating. Like, you don't have to overplay it. You just have to think in your mind, not fair. Okay, let's take it back from your line there, Aubrey.
What line?
Right before she hands over the chocolate.
So it goes. Oh, it's right here. I didn't even realize that. Oh, but no. Wait. Why not? What? Absolutely not. We can't.
Yeah, get in the zone for that. Get in the zone. So you had to take a second to get to your line, right? It's fine. Don't start until you're in it. Get in it.
What? No, absolutely not. We can't.
Stick the hand out.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, so you pout to yourself. That's great. It's great, Leela. Pout to yourself.
Why not?
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know.
I said no.
Okay, good. So that's where, blocking wise, Aubrey, you would have to have said it right on your desk. Okay? Pretend like you said it right there. And now go, I said no, and go back to your work.
I said no.
Back to your work. Don't look at her. Leela, once you realize she's not paying attention, that's when you sneak it back.
Okay.
So it's not a handoff. That one's not a handoff. Because here's why. It doesn't make sense as a handoff, right? Because Aubrey, you wouldn't give it back to her after taking it away.
Mm-hmm.
However, you would set it right on your desk there and like just put it down and maybe go back to work. And if you're zoned in, not realize that she's sneaking to take it back. Okay? So we set it down. So yeah, I want you to realize, Leela, you have to really intentionally watch her. This is for everybody. In every scene, you need to pay attention to this. She needs to intently watch for when she's back in work and then go, okay, now's my chance. And you can't go a moment sooner. Okay? Here we go. Let's take it back from right before we passed the chocolate over. So it's like, I think it's no, absolutely not, or something like that. And then you go back to your work. Okay. I said no. I said no, right?
I said no.
Leela, receive that. Yep. So before you go to cheat, Leela, look back again. Tell her I said no. Right at the camera, really strong, Aubrey.
I said no.
Hear that, Leela? Put your head down. Just like feel that. You just got in trouble. Have the idea. Look at it. Yeah.
Too late.
Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Wait, no, don't touch it.
Why not? No one will.
Yeah, we went
why
backwards
not?
there. We went backwards there, right?
Yeah.
So that's okay. I want you to watch back that moment because here's what happened. We found it. We found it. So here's what we did there. We found the why. Do you guys know what I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what that means, Aubrey.
Like why I passed it, or why I put it on the desk, or why I did.
Why I snuck it.
Yes. So what's the why? Tell me your why, Aubrey. Let's hear your why.
The why is so it fits to the script.
Yeah, but what's your character's why?
Oh, because she was sick of it. Like she was sick of her sibling, and she was like, and she had to go back to work on the computer.
Yeah. She's the responsible one, and she has to be the one to take control here. So, literally, if you didn't take it from her, she was gonna eat it right then. Who's gonna get in trouble? You. You're the responsible one, right? So yeah, you were tempted to eat it at some point. Duh, it's chocolate, right? However, you make the responsible choice. If she eats it, you're in trouble. So that gives you a reason, a why to take it away. Leela, you have to really get reprimanded, feel that, and have the decision to go for the chocolate. That was the best acting within that you've done, Leela, because I watched you think. I watched you pout. I watched you decide you're going to make a bad choice. I watched you make the bad choice, and then I watched Aubrey get upset about the choice. So watch it back. Learn from that. Very good work, girls. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. This is thank you in second.
Sign language. I sent you out sign language. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we got Hudson. Let's see if Alex has jumped in yet. If not, then I will pull up the scene here.
Yeah.
All right, Hudson.
Hello.
Yo, dog.
So,
Okay, which scene do we have?
it's the one where we're robbing something.
Okay, scene 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me pull that up really quick. So tell me about the work you've done this week while I'm getting that pulled up.
We really haven't been able to talk at all. I don't really know what happened, but we weren't able to talk.
Okay, fill me in.
About what?
Did we try and text? Like, what happened?
No, not really. I don't even know what happened. I think just time flew by.
Sure, that happens. So you both have each other's number, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to take on that responsibility to know that we can send something and check in. Be honest with me, was there any point this week where you thought about it?
To be honest, no.
Thank you. Don't be sorry. So what you need to do is know yourself. Know that you get busy. Know that stuff happens. So how can you set yourself up this week to not forget? What can you do?
I just text Mike right after this.
Boom. Perfect. That's number one. So you do that. What else can you do? Anything. So you might put up a sticky note in your bathroom that says, don't forget to meet with Alex. Like, I forget too, dude. I forget all the time. It's a huge joke over here because I forget things. Like, so I'm taking full accountability for that. And so know that because that's the case, I try and set myself up with systems that will help me not do that as much. And so that's also an option. So yes, when we in class today, first thing you do, text him, reach out. If he doesn't answer, put up the note or whatever, do it tomorrow. If he doesn't answer tomorrow, do it the next day. And then if for some reason he doesn't answer throughout the week, then you did all you could. And then you do work on the character on your own side, and we have a situation where maybe something's going on this week we don't know, and he comes in where Zach did, and he goes, so sorry, man. Here's what went on. I'm so sorry. Thank you for reaching out, and boom. And that's where you get to be that guy, which is where you want to be. Okay, cool. So I'm pulling up the scene. Got it here. I'm going to see if Mr. Joey has a second to do the scene with you, okay?
Okay.
So get yourself zoned in. I'll grab him real quick.
Okay, there's only one set of headphones. This is gonna be a problem. Do you need to hear? Probably.
I'll grab one.
I mean, you are the acting coach.
Yeah.
So probably
Grab
should
one.
be able to hear.
So this is your script. So get that in front of you.
Oh, wonderful.
Ask him if you're A or B.
Hudson, am I A or B?
You're B.
I'm B?
Yeah.
But what if I wanted to be A? No, I'm just kidding. Fill me in on what your choices were so I can get down.
So we were stealing like a video game that was supposed to come out.
Ah,
It hasn't come out yet, but like only in this certain store. So yeah, we're just stealing that.
we're just stealing. Cool. Love it. Don't do that, by the way. It's a bad choice. Alright. Oh man, I'm the bad influence? Dang.
You are the bad influence, Jay.
Hudson looks like the bad influence. I mean,
Yeah,
let's
but
be
his
real
name is
here.
Alex?
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. Alright, Hudson. You ready, Bray?
Give me 2 secs. Just gotta
1,
plug this in.
2, 4, 5, 6.
You guys watching me do this? Cool.
7,
You want to make it you and him in the 2 shot?
9,
So I'm not
10,
in it?
11.
You want to make it in?
How do I do that?
Just switch
Oh.
it.
I see. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh. I know how to do this. You taught me. This is one of the things that Brian taught me. It's pretty cool.
Which is rare. Yeah. Joey's, when it comes to tech, Joey is a rock star. As I try and get this to get into it
Alright,
properly.
let's see.
Okay. Okay, talk real quick.
Hello, I'm talking.
Great, I can totally hear it. Awesome. Is this mic 2?
Probably. I don't want to give a for sure answer on that.
Alright, you guys can go when you're ready.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Hudson, we'll start this thing.
Okay. I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we are never going to pull this off.
Why are we even doing this? I'd like to keep on record somewhere that this was completely, entirely your idea.
Can I add to the record that you begged me to include you? That's what I thought.
Won't this go on your permanent record?
If we get caught, maybe.
I swear this is the worst idea.
Do you want them or not?
Well, duh.
Then help me.
Fine. But if we go down
If we go down together.
together, right?
I found it.
Shut up. Let me see.
This is it. It's just like I imagined it to be.
This is it? This can't be all of it.
I told you. It's like it wanted us to find it.
You're ridiculous. What do we do now?
Whatever we want. We pulled it off.
Dang.
Dang, Hudson.
Wow. Wow.
Them some big acting chops you got there, my friend.
Yeah, dog. Okay, let's talk through some angles and stuff for you, Hudson. So, Joey, great cold read. Really good.
Thanks,
So,
Al.
I want you to, now that you know it a little bit, you've gotten to read, take your time a little more on jumping between the two.
I wish there was an angle on you right now, but
I can
there's
come in
not.
closer.
So. It's really good coaching he's given, so I just don't want it to miss out.
Yeah. Okay, so, hey, that's a different sound.
It's just because you turned it up.
Ah,
Yeah.
Joey, see the tech stuff, Okay, so now Hudson, coming into that, when we start off from the beginning, Joey, I want you to take a little more time. Now that you know it a little bit, you don't have to
Okay.
jump right to the next one,
All
okay?
right.
And I want us to explore. So Hudson, get up. Like, we're in the space. You guys are sneaking and you're moving, and this is a two-shot. I'll be in it here, but go ahead and do that too, Joey. Like, if it feels right, sort of within this small space you have with the headphones, there might be a moment where you like search for something. Actually, I'll have you stay. You'll stay, but you can use your eyes to be looking and doing that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I bet.
I'm gonna try facing this up.
Hudson, I think you should try facing that up a little bit. I think it might benefit you.
It might.
That's like the most it does.
Okay, great. So now stand further back.
Did you show
further.
them the angles video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Further.
Try to do the scared one, where you're like half faced at some point. He's a scared character.
Yeah, yeah. So let's start off. Let's start off. Yeah, we'll start there. Start right in camera, right there, and then get up and just start walking and looking through the drawers that are behind you. Use those to your advantage.
Okay. So now I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay. I cannot believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're never going to pull this
Good.
off.
Again, Hudson, double your volume. You're loud, and it's like you guys are sneaking around. Look right in the camera, close. Bring your face right in.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you hush? If someone hears us, we're not going to pull this off.
Why are we even doing this? I would like to keep on record somewhere that this was completely, entirely your idea.
Can I add to the record that you begged me to do this?
Won't this like go on our permanent record?
I can't read.
It's okay. Let's go back from.
I tried
okay.
to look at him,
No,
and
stop.
I
It's all right.
lost where I was
It's all right.
reading.
Can I add to the record that you begged me? Let's go from there.
Can I add to the record that you begged me to include you?
Good. Right in the camera. Stay there, Hudson, for a second. Begged me to include you. It's true. Okay. Keep doing that line, Joe.
Can I add to the record that you begged me to include you?
Stay on him. Look right at him, Hudson. He's right. So get up. Now you can go.
That's what I thought.
So go. Now go. When he says that's what I thought,
Won't
go do
this
stuff.
go on our permanent record?
If we get caught,
So go do
Maybe.
stuff. Go do stuff, Hudson.
I swear this is the worst idea.
do you want them or not?
Well, obviously.
Well, then help me.
Oh shit, I just forgot my line. My bad.
Stay in. That's okay. Well, help me. Let's go from there. Then it's fine. But if we go down,
Fine, but if we go down
We go down together.
together, right?
I found it.
Shut up. Let me see.
This is it. It's just like I imagined it to be.
This is it? This can't be all of it.
I told you. It's like it wanted to find us.
You're ridiculous. What do we do now?
Whatever we want. We pulled it off. Catch it.
Boom!
Hudson, you gotta catch it. I threw the disc.
He threw it.
I threw it. It's gonna fall to the ground if you don't catch it.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Really good, guys. Really good.
Thanks for letting me go with you, Hudson. It's really fun.
Thank you, Joey, for jumping in and doing that. We appreciate that.
Got you.
Boom. Joey's the man. All right, I'm gonna bring everybody back in now.
By the time I hear this, will probably already be outie.
Good work, Hudson.
Really good, guy.
Really fun.
Thank you, Joey, for jumping in.
My God.
All right, I've muted you all as you're coming in, so know that that is the case. Okay. Yo, okay. So we're back in here. I want to do a quick wrap up. What did we take out of this? I'll come around, just call on each person. Then we'll jump over and we will just close out our class. Homework this week is going to be to watch back your video, learn from it, rehearse at least once. Next week, we're going to treat it like a performance. So I will not stop and go. I will have everybody go throughout. And then we'll talk about it, work some moments. We may go a second time depending on timing, okay? So I'm just going to come around here, and I'm going to just go through each person and just get what we got out of it. I'll jump around and do that. We'll start here with Aubrey. I see your hand is up, Aubrey. So what did you take out of today, or do you have a question?
So I took out of it as technically what you said. So that it takes a little bit of time to go up to like sad to mad, or like happy to sad, or sad to happy, or mad to happy.
So how did you do that for yourself? Like, what did you do to make that happen?
I meant to like whoa to like mad, because like I was like, what? No, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. What? No, don't touch it.
That's right. You had patience. So Aubrey, what you did there was you didn't rush. You felt, you experienced from the character. Again, and we talk about this a lot, you as the actress know every line. You know every choice that's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen, you know the blocking, but you have to get so into character that you forget all that's the case and you just listen. And you found that. So watch that back, learn from that, and bring that into next week. Very good. Okay. All right. I'm just going to start clicking around here. Athena, go ahead and throw it at me. What did you take out of today?
I took use the space around you to your advantage, aka like I noticed I watched over some of the scenes and a lot of people were going out of the frame because they were either like angry or they were trying to find something, and like it kind of brings out what you're feeling.
Absolutely. It adds to the script, gives you all kinds of ideas. Yeah. Awesome. You're sideways, by the way, so if you want to flip that, Athena.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, coming over here. Elena, what did you take out of today?
I wrote it down.
Boom. Love that.
That if you don't feel anything, or you don't believe it, or you don't know what to do, you can just stop and figure out why you're not understanding it or you're not feeling it, and just figure out your scene so you feel it more.
That's right. That's right. And when you do that, that's part of the rehearsal process. It's expected. So when you're rehearsing, you want to make that happen. Okay, good. Aubrey, stop dancing. We'll have a time for that here at the end. Okay, we should be listening, taking notes on each one of these as well as we're going along. Okay, Hudson. All right, throw at me, please, what you took out of today.
I learned like the new angles, like the scared angle and the scary angle.
Awesome. Call Alex, fill him in on that because he missed out. Give him that gift. And again, every day call him if that's what it takes, but make it happen, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Love it. All right, moving on here. Katie, go ahead and hit me. What did you learn today?
I learned that you really have to like connect with your partner to and then when you kind of connect and listen, you can have a better flow with the script and like what you're saying.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listening, I mean, we put it on our wall, right? It's right on the back of the studio. Listen for a reason. I mean, you don't just put something on a wall, especially in a space like this. It's the key. It's the total key. And when you guys found that key, it was fire. It was so good. Okay, great. Okay, moving on here. Lila, what did you take out of today?
So I learned that when you have it's like when you're like mad or sad or disappointed in your scene, or then you could like go out of the frame and it like shows that you're like mad or sad,
Yes.
disappointed.
Totally. You use those things to your advantage. Absolutely. Love that. Okay, I see Athena, you got your hand up again, so I'm going to pop over to you real quick. What do you got? Was that purpose or on accident? Hold on. Pew.
That was on accident.
Okay, no problem. I'll come back later. All right, continuing through here. Zach, what did we take out of today, my friend?
Hi. For some reason, my camera isn't working. I don't know why, but definitely.
Did you just get a message from me?
Yeah, I did. I hit accept, and it's not.
It's working. Hold on. I think. Try one more time. If not, then we'll just audio it.
Come on.
Come on.
Right.
That's okay. No worries. So go ahead and hit me.
Well, what I took out of today was to
Focus, Aubrey.
let the let the moment sink in. Use your surroundings to your advantage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, as a life lesson, Zach, I want everyone to learn from what Zach did today, because it's not easy. But when you walk right in and you just go, hey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's totally on me. Thank you. Thank you for the work you're doing. Like, what do you say to that, Katie? Like, honestly, if you, like, I'll unmute you here, but like, if you come in, this is more of like a hypothetical, and someone's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't have access to my phone here. I'm thankful for you for reaching out. Sorry. If you're like, well, whatever. You're the jerk. You're the jerk, right? But when someone just comes in and apologizes, it's like, boom, you've laid out the ground. Let's go. And I know you're excited to work with him. I know you were excited to be scene partners. So we'll figure out at the end of class here how we're going to make that happen, make sure it happens, and it's going to be great. It's going to be really awesome. So just for everybody, that's a huge life lesson that Zach just happened to sneak in there. But we can all learn from that. I know I can learn from that. I can learn from this idea of just, because I struggle with it, saying sorry right away and then just admitting where I was wrong. And when you do that, boom, you just move forward in positivity. If you don't, you're stuck. And I am in that process right now where I do that a ton and I get my team stuck. I get Joey stuck. I get Matt stuck in a negative mode because I am using my pride. I'm using this moment because I don't want to admit that I was wrong. And so just really cool moment that just happened naturally that we can all sort of learn from there. Awesome. Okay, coming around here. All right, did I get through everybody? Did I miss anybody? We all froze? Okay, quick. Okay, so closing out today, homework. Not memorize, rehearse. Rehearse. Okay? Props, costumes, all of it. Next week, think of it like a show. Okay? We might continue with these scenes. We may start adding some other writing and doing some more text with it, but treat it as if. Think as if. This is my as if scenario. You've just been paid however much, $100,000 to do this role. Okay? You spend this week preparing for it, getting ready for it. You think about the setting. You talk to your parents and make sure you're going to have all the things you need for your setting. You talk through the props. You practice with your partner. And it is your performance next week. It's a performance. I'm going to go. You'll come in. You'll go. You'll be out. You'll go. You'll be out. And everyone will get a chance to go all the way through. You make a mistake, it's a live performance. So mistakes happen. Use the mistake. So this week, watch your video back. Use it to fuel your rehearsal. No excuses. Let's make a rehearsal happen. and let's have an awesome, awesome, awesome little mini showcase of these next week as we continue forward in the scenes. Any questions on that?
Are we going to continue the scenes to June?
We're going to be figuring that out as a team here together because there's a couple options. I mean, one option is we have you guys take it and start rewriting some of it together now, like adding your own stuff in, and others just to go totally different direction by giving you another one and having you get after that. So we as a team will go through that this week, and you guys will know next week when we do our showcase. Cool. Any other questions? I want to close with this, and then I'll let you guys end here. Make sure Katie and Zach to stay at the end because we'll talk through. I'll send everybody out, keep you guys for a quick second so you guys can figure out your stuff. What is going on? Hold on. Okay. So what I want you guys to do, so Katie and Zach will stay there. For everybody else here, I lost my train of thought, not going to lie. So yeah, so you guys will meet on that. The rest of us, I'll give you a second here to say sort of goodbye. Oh yeah, here's what it was. Valleywood is totally sold out for June. So for July, if you're interested in being on our movie camp, get signed up ASAP because June is totally sold out. Can't get into June anymore. We're 2 weeks out to that. So if you want to get in movie camp, July is coming up. We're already, I think, almost halfway full for that one too. So if you're interested, don't wait. Get in. It's an amazing experience where you get to practice being on set. You make a movie. You get credit on your resume. You get credit on IMDb, which is the movie database, which is like super awesome. And then it's just a great experience. So if you're interested, reach out. Make sure you do that because we are sold out for June, and July will sell out guaranteed. Okay? Very good job, guys. Thank each other. I'll send you guys out in a second, but please stay. Make sure you stay, Katie and Zach, when I send people away. Thank you.